Alright, well. Welcome back. For what I'm thinking is potentially the last GreedFall stream? Question mark? We'll see. I think we're close. Like, really close. Got the video of the dude slashing me and breaking my finger. Oh, so you know who it is? Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Are you gonna walk up to him and be like, hey, bud? You know, something like that? My friend said he'd fix it. Nice. Dude, that's actually a win. That's a good friend to have. My boys said be there next time we play them. Wait, what am I doing? I always forget what I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. We gotta go talk about the, like, what's going on. Was it a huge slash? Like a really big slash? Like, did you tell, like, was the guy just being an asshole, or was he, like... He was just being an asshole? Okay. Unbelievable. What'd you do to the guy? Did you do something to him? Like, I feel like you don't just do that. I don't know. I mean, either way, not cool, but did you like shit in his cereal or something? Bang his mom? Like, what the hell did you do? God dang. Oh man, that guy was just a bastard, huh?
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malicor. I became more cautious, but no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already.
Yeah, I have.
I'm certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Beer league, hockey, hardos living out their dream of being an enforcer. Probably you're actually probably very accurate at that. Cheers for Bobby. Quick little cheers for Bobby in the chat. I played a dude in pickup basketball taking charges. Wow. Oh my god. Dude, if I was playing pickup basketball and there was a guy taking charges, I would probably call him a loser to his face. I don't know, every 10, 15 seconds. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Imagine taking charges in pickup basketball. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I don't care if he wasn't flopping to take him. It's pickup basketball, dude. Holy shit, that is too funny. Waiting at 194 this morning, Zane? Dude, that's just so awesome, Zish. Fucking GG, dude. What is that? 70 pounds? How much are you down? That's crazy. Yeah, dude, imagine you're in pickup basketball, right? You get in front of a guy and you take that charge, and then, like, you're making that call, like, oh, that's a charge. Yeah, that's, yep, that's a charge, dude. That's a charge right there. I'd tell him, nah, fuck you, that was a block. Like, oh, yeah, like, come on. No one was moving fast enough to take a charge. We pushing 30 out of shape. It's hilarious. What's up, Bozak? Sent you a video through Snap. Not sure it works, but whenever you get the time to take a look. I'm the guy back on D near the camera. All right, let's take a look. That's nuts. Congrats, Ish. Hey, you said you're the guy back on D near the camera? Wow. Dang, you went right off, too. What the hell was that? Hang on, I gotta see this again. Jesus, he just dove right at you and just wham. What the fuck is this, dude? Hang on. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to see. Yeah, you can't see shit. Fuck. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, and then all your teammates are like, what the hell is that? Yeah, you literally just kept it in. Dude, that's like a Waterboy moment where you look at his number. 57, 57, 57. I don't know what his number was, but like, you just remember it. It's 57, 57. Okay. Yeah, what a dick. Trying that hard in a fucking beer league, dude. That's just crazy. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You shouldn't stay here. We're
Unbelievable.
sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again. Or we could wait together until nightfall.
All right, let's wait.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
That's a couple of them. Oh, that's a big boy right there. Dang. Oh my god, another round? Well, that's not a way you want to start it off. I was about to say, reading that, I've heard of people dropping gloves. Dude, Bobby tells me about people dropping gloves all the time. All the time. All right, I'm going to switch over to the... Those things hit like tanks, dude. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, more of them! Oh, I've never seen these ones. What the hell are those ones with the spikes on the back? Yeah, no, those things that always hit like tanks. The freaking lizard... I don't even know. Lizard things. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead, dude. For sure. Not only did that hit me for 70% of my health, it also poisoned me. And knocked me down, dude. Holy shit. Okay. So this is a little nutso. Alright. I'll just let them take care of that one. Definitely gotta take some better roids, dude. Alright, these ones I gotta be careful of because they poison you. Average dead AF already. Yeah, there's the poison. Okay.
We have succeeded. Bravo, soldiers. We have resisted. Thank you, Excellency.
Yeah, after a few deaths, we resisted. So many fucking... So many dead creatures right here. You just stand in one spot and just hit E. Wow. Question, is there a way I can watch your stream while I stream without your audio coming across my stream? No. Whatever comes through desktop audio will be pushed to your stream. The only way that you would be able to do it is to mute my stream and watch it without any audio. Or if you were working with a mixer, you might be able to split the audio up that way. I mean, probably not, but maybe. I'm not very good with mixers because I don't use them that much, but no, there isn't a way to do that. Desktop audio is desktop audio in the eyes of OBS. The only way to be able to do it is if you had two PCs. Two PCs you could with two and like do a mixer like that.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
Zach, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? I have a funny story. Let's hear it, Bozak. Make 8. Good enough. Oh, I need probably more rustication powder. I still got 7. Oh, I can make greater rustication powder though. Now that my science is up. Okay. Just gotta stay the course, Ish. Just gotta stay the course, dude. Keep going forward. You build it, they will come.
We are in Daedra's territory. You know what she thinks of Tyr and Aigse. I hope she isn't behind those attacks.
Wait, did Bozak just say that he had a funny story and then, like, dip? Bozak! What's the funny? Oh, here we go. A couple weeks ago, I saw on my bank I can increase my overdraft. So, memes aside, I applied for 5K. Thinking they would decline Monday, I got the letter from my bank saying I'm conditionally approved for $3,200. So, maybe a PC upgrade coming. Hang on. So, you're going to Okay. This has got to be a meme. You're going to overdraft your bank account to upgrade your PC. Wax! Thanks for the rating party at 3. I appreciate it. Dude, welcome in! What are we all doing? How we doing, dude? How's it going? How's life? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you had a good time with Monsieur Weeks. A piece at a time? Okay, well, that makes more sense, Bozak. That was hot. Thank you. You know, I try my best to be as hot as possible. Going good. Pretty sure, like, this is gonna be the last stream for this. I am fairly certain that I am coming to the end of our journey with GreedFall. Don't we all? That's yeah. I did, yeah. I actually cut my own hair. So yeah, all I do is just shave the sides, and then I have either Margot or Angie make sure that I get everything. Super easy. Keeping the bun. I didn't touch the bun, dude. You guys, dude, there's a deal for the bun. It's been in place for as long as I can remember at this point. You guys know the deal, all right? Nobody should want the deal. That's the meme. That's the meme, dude. Nobody should want the deal. It's $1,000, but hey, you get a good like thing out of it, you know? You get me cutting the man bun, you get a 24-hour stream. You know, I mean, you get a lot out of it, and you know, and there's a couple other things in there if you really want them, but those are the big ones. But that's the meme. See? Zish knows. It's only a small, generous, one-time donation of $1,000. I don't know what people are freaking out about. A booby stream? Yeah, you'll get my my Chatterbait username, so you can come watch some Chatterbait stuff. I even said I'd cut it on stream. I mean, I feel like Zish, thank you for the gifted sub. I3, welcome back, dude. Have some emotes. Thank you so much, Zish, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it very much. I3 back for 16 months. Thanks, man. Kazoo is sexual. I agree. I agree. It's really good. I have plenty more down the pipe too. I just got to get them I just gotta get them all worked out through Audacity. I3 is naked without the beard. I agree. Thanks, Zozish. I appreciate it, man. Auto-tune them? No. No.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
I do not have the key.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there. A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it.
We're about to go fuck it up.
That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Oh. Now we got the key. I miss beer too, but with paying the loan and saying that yeah, dude, don't ever feel like you need to apologize or that you have to sub. You don't. You really don't. If anyone understands that Zane does, absolutely, dude. I've been too poor to fucking sub to people for like 7 months now. Like, I completely understand, man. Really. Investigating the beast tracks led us to the area surrounding Vedlong. The heretics who lived there must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong. The beast did not come from the village. We found more tracks much further, going towards the heart of the island. The trail leads further to the east, where there are more creatures. We can hear loud cries. Must be the source of the attacks. We saw a gigantic creature is calling the other beasts and sending them towards us. It is a genuine demon. We will attempt to neutralize it. Okay. We're going to be going up against a genuine demon. All right. Yeah, really, don't worry about it, I3. If you don't have the funds, you don't have the funds, dude. Bozak, thank you for the gifted sub. To miss you the weeks. Wix, welcome back. 2 months, appreciate it. Thank you, Bozak. Easy Kazoo's in chat, dude. Thank you very much, Bozak. Much appreciated. Wow. Wow. Oh, I got out of the way. Don't give me that. I got this sub and my prime sub. The rest is for ramen. Good choice. Good choice. Sub song's too short. Imagine. It's pretty long. It's like 15 seconds. That's long as shit. Do I need to do the whole song? I think I might get hired down at work. Dude, that'd be sweet. Because that's right, you're just contracted out right now, aren't you, Bozak? I always forget that you're contracted out. Dude, that'd be awesome. Your last day's next Friday? Dude, you think I mean, they should probably, if they're gonna do it, they should probably hurry up and do it, huh? Yeah, is that how we blow up? I've been thinking about putting some of my creations on YouTube, because I got others. I have others. Could you, like, maybe, I was gonna say, could you ask, but maybe that's a little too on the nose. Oh, another one of these creatures. This is a bad Mama Jamba right here. How did he hit me? Ow. That was close. Hey, ow. Holy shit! Wow! I was legitimately a one-shot right there. Ah! I'm dodging too fast.
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian.
It's a
but
bird.
Its skin is strange, covered with ulcers.
It's
Is
a
it
plane.
sick? That could explain its change in behavior.
No, it's a
but not
goddamn
the
demon.
Intelligence with which these attacks were led.
This is a 3-shot pistol. There's also rifles that are just 1-shot. They usually have a very high stun rate. This is a 3-shot pistol, though. There's 3-shot pistols and there's 1-shot pistols that I know. Oh. What are you? Armor damage down. Fury generators up. Dang, that looks mean, too. If the armor damage is down, that's actually okay. Because I do a lot of my armor damage with my gun and also with my special, so... Or my fury. So that's okay. Bird, plane, demon, same thing, I agree. Yeah, I agree, you know. Science is the devil. Okay. So, stop it. Not what I wanted to do. Quit. Okay, let's go talk here. Let's get Petrus into this. We're going to leave Afra behind because she dies in 3 seconds. Petrus, hey, welcome to the team, bud. It's been a while. Welcome in. It's been a while, buddy. Getting some more hoof fungus. Dragonbone resin, pine resin, nightshade. That should be good. Buy all of his ammo just because. Okay, we are gonna sell you because we don't need you. Okay. Ah. We got 92, but we could always use more. I run out of ammo so fast, it's crazy. By the way, I hope nobody saw that I accidentally drank like 3 health potions in that last fight, so hopefully nobody saw that. I had full health and I was accidentally slamming home potions. Alright, I'm definitely going to buff myself the next time I face one of those things. Dropped your chicken leg? Pick it up and eat it. Don't be a wuss. Don't be a fucking wuss, dude. Has cat hair on it? Pick the cat hair off. Imagine letting chicken go to waste. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, dude. Yeah, you idiot.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have killed everything.
You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
One dude.
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
It did.
His men died,
Unfortunately.
alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will
Dude,
solve
it's
this
Frictimen,
mystery.
probably.
At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
I guarantee it's Frictimen. It has to be
Anything
Frictimen.
else?
150 gold coins? God dang!
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, what do we want to do? Holy cow, we have this too. I love this, how it's like, get your accuracy level up, right? Ooh, but it also does alchemical preparations. But it's like, increase the power of all fire. Okay, and you also get accuracy level 5. I don't think I've found a gun that is above accuracy level 3 yet. But it increases alchemical preparations, so that's good. Like, it's actually kind of a bummer, honestly. Like, this build that I have. Yeah, this is accuracy 3. Well, it's because of the alchemical preparations. If it increases the potency of the alchemical preparations, that's good for me. But it's like this, 74 quality. This is the best pistol I have found in this entire game. In the meantime, I have found, what, 7 quality 100 swords? So, like, this build is kind of like, fuck, that sucks. Because I have found a quality 100 armor. Like, all this armor that I've found. This is the best cape I've found. Like, this. Quality 25. I found 100 neck pieces. Swords. Rings for Petrus. But pistols, guns, that. Time to look for dinner? Alright, Bozak. We'll be here. Get back. Like, I feel like I'm going to beat the game and they're going to give me a level 100 pistol. And it's going to be like, oh, cool. what am I going to use this on? The game's over. I've completed it. Although I could go for 100%. Which wouldn't be bad. I mean, there's still a ton of story left in the side quests. We'll see what I do. We'll see. We'll see. Ah! Also, how's everybody been? How's everyone been? How's everything been with video, audio? Everything syncing up correctly? Everything good? Because the Windows update is kind of an asshole, so hopefully everything is going smoothly on your guys' end. Good for me so far? Okay, good. Well, I turned auto updates off, but it's still updated. And then i3 told me that I have to completely turn off Windows updates. So I'm going to do that tonight. Because normally I don't want to. I hate Windows updates. It literally screws everything up every time I update Windows.
Your Excellency, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you in.
Okay.
For safety reasons,
door.
people from Tileme are not tolerated at the palace. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I'm so dangerous that I could attack the palace all by myself.
Well, so much for taking Petrus. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it completely. I don't want to take Afra back. We'll take Kurt. Take Kurt. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I3. We'll see what happens.
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
We have had our differences, but none can deny your incredible efficiency. You must surely know that were we not desperate, I would not trouble you with this.
I'm listening.
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
Shah Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before.
What do you mean? Yeah, we did. We saw him one earlier.
Since died. Have the attacks subsided here at all? A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided in Hikmet?
No, not at all.
Did I just have deja vu there?
Mateus is far from here. The origin of the attacks must be different. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart.
Roll out, dude.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, Please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive?
Good question.
What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
No, asshole.
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans.
Oh.
The merchant should now be able to reach Hickman.
Wow, I have a
Captain
backlog
Reynold
here.
has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me.
Did what's his name die?
Though there is
Who?
something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and
Constantin?
then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Oh, wow, we finally got through the backlog. Okay.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Yeah, no. So, okay, Constantin... Okay. Constantin has done quite a bit. Constantin went through a ritual with the Kararakis, whatever his name is, before he died. But Constantin went through a ritual that stole the power of the mountain. So, in Victimin, stole his power for himself, which in turn cured his Malachor, kind of. It subsided it. And now he has the power of a god flowing through him, and he just changed a little bit. You could say that he might be going a little crazy. Like he's growing like fucking horns out the top, and like he's looking kind of wild. Kind of wild. Welcome back, mommy. I have a very sneaking suspicion that we are going to have to kill our dear cousin Constantin, but we'll see. When we met with Frictiman, he said that he had to die, so... And if he didn't die, then everybody is in danger of dying. Because he's going essentially as mad as a hatter. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with good old Constantin. Things are about to get dicey!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
A lot of dead people around here.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me
I
which
always
way
think
they
that.
went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help.
Makes sense.
You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away.
How's the game? Been thinking of getting it? I have thoroughly enjoyed it. The story is very good. The writing's very good. There's definitely some things missing in form of polish, for sure. But it's not a AAA game, so I mean that those type of things are to be expected. The skills are pretty good. There's definitely, I would say, some weird things with the skills, like balancing and stuff, and sometimes you really wish that you could do things with your companions, like upgrade certain things, but you can't. The arching stories are really good. Like your responses dictate your responses, and the companions that you have with you going into a conversation dictate how that conversation will go, which is pretty cool. Overall, I'd say it's really good and definitely worth a buy. What would you say it's similar to? Ooh. Man, I don't know. Assassin's Creed, Witcher, Mass Effect? Like, I don't... It kind of has a bunch of things overarching into one. It's not like one game. It kind of stands apart. And the... And it has a little... I guess you could say it has like a little Dark Souls in it. Where, like, you can stun things out of attacks, but... For the most part, when they start the attack, like, you have to dodge it, like you would in Dark Souls. If you don't dodge it, you're getting hit. Like, you can't, like, stun them out of attacks all the time, like you can in games like Assassin's Creed. So I'd say maybe has a little Dark Souls to it. It's kind of stands on its own. I will tell you though, if you are like really thinking about buying this game, what I'm doing right now. This is like endgame. I'm probably close to like, I don't even know, 3, maybe 4 hours left in main quest lines. So if you are really thinking about getting this game, I would actually suggest unless you're okay with spoilers, I would greatly suggest you not watching. Because this is like the end of the quest, of like the main story quest line. This definitely has some differences. It definitely stands on its own. It's almost like a nod back to like older RPG games. Not newer RPG games, but like older ones, Death Trap.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
The story in this has been extremely good. Like I said, I have thoroughly enjoyed the story in this so far.
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
All right, Death Trap, that sounds good, man.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you. Here, there are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some...
Okay, Death Trap. Sounds good.
They were being chased.
Appreciate it.
They must have tried to escape them by taking this small path.
Let's follow them.
There's also something that's called a tactical pause, which is actually pretty cool. I was kind of worried about it at first, but being able to pause and like cycle through all of your potions, cycle through all of your techniques, all the spells that you have, the actions, it's pretty cool. And like this is the skill tree that you get, so you can go different routes. You can do like one-handed, two-handed. You can be like, I went pistol and trap route. But you get traps that you can place, vials that you can throw, bombs that you can throw. But you can also go like heavy weapons. You can go magic if you want to. It is like the old Dragon Age games. Yeah, exactly. But like there's many different routes that you can take. And then these are your attributes. So like I went agility for one-handed swords and pistols. But there's also like willpower for magic, mental power for magic, endurance for heavier armor that you can use, strength for like two-handed weapons, and then you got your talents, so charisma to talk to people better. Vigor is used, I mean, it does other things, like, you know, it recover HP and magic outside of combat, but you can also use it to like walk over logs or jump over gaps. Craftsmanship to make things, intuition, lockpicking, science to craft potions. Like you can go many different routes in this game.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we sustained. They must
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's the caravan! There it is!
The beast who attacked it is still around. Be prepared.
I'm pretty sure you can grind it out and level everything up if you want to. And then you also get these things called memory crystals. So what you can do is you can reset everything, redo what you want to do. Like if you do this, like you can do your starting class, and it will actually, from what it says, is it will skill all the gear that you have. It'll skill it out to your new selection in starting class. So that's another thing you can do. And I'm guessing, like, yeah, if you want to, like, if I wanted to, I can be a pistol, one-handed magic dealer. Like, you can do really anything you want or level it out. I mean, if you really wanted to grind, you could probably level it out so that, you know, you get everything. I don't know if there is a limit to max level, but... Was I supposed to examine something here? I was.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. Do any of you know how to fix it?
There's a lot of work, but I should be able to do it. It'll take some time, though.
The beasts may come back at any moment. Make it quick.
Yeah, I don't know if you max it all or not.
Don't worry.
I don't know if there's enough quests to do that.
Necessary.
Oh, you bastard. These things hit so hard. Yeah, no, I really enjoy the fighting a lot. Especially when you get into bosses. Oh, these guys suck. Especially when you get into bosses, because with bosses, like, you just have to learn their, like, the moveset that they're doing. You know what? I'm actually going to... these guys will poison me. You choose them.
There.
Except for these two that I have, I didn't choose these two.
And now we'll have to drag it all the way to the outpost.
But there are 5 companions to choose from once you're all said and done. And you can pick and choose.
I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
And also, like, some of your companions have different skill sets. Like, some of them are really good at science. Some of them are really good at charisma and intuition. So, like, when you get into, like, conversations, or if you're, like, examining something, having them with you, you'll be able to do it. If their science is high enough or stuff like that. And then having your companions, like, having a native with you, Siora, when you're talking to, like, a faction called, like, the Teleme, who are, like, really, not Teleme, but Maybe it is the Taleme. Anyways, but having different companions with you while you're talking will actually dictate how the conversation goes. Like if you have, like the natives don't like Taleme because they're like, the Taleme are like the, you know, very religious group and they're trying to force their religion onto the natives. So if you have like a Taleme with you when you're talking to the natives, it doesn't go that good.
Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards
That's
the
really
west,
cool.
where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danea Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fable
And if my
games.
men are
I can see
alive,
that.
Send them back here, will ya?
You can count on me.
Fable 2.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Do I have a fire around here? Oh, I have to talk to her about... Nah, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. I would say it's probably a little less forgiving than Fable 2, but I could definitely see it. Good. Yeah, with this, so I did a lot of side quests, and I'm pretty sure that I out-leveled the main quests because they don't scale. Normally, it would be a lot harder than this, and it depends on who you're fighting too. Like you missed a fight with one of the demons, dude. I about died like 5 times. Like I've died quite a bit in this game. It really just depends, 100%, what you're fighting, how far along you are. I like the challenge. And loading in this game, almost seamless. This is the most loading you see, and it takes 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It's great.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks.
I don't know how it is on console, but on PC
Yes,
it's spectacular.
The camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Yeah, she's not going to do that. And we got Siora with us, which is good, just in case we run into problems. No, this is a solo RPG game. No multiplayer.
about to get dicey.
All right, let's see if she. She should talk to me. We should still be good, even though I did kind of like interfere with their elections. She should be all right.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man
Yeah,
crossing their
we did a
path,
little bit.
as if they were enraged.
We pretty much
They even throw
chose their
themselves
High
at the
King.
camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denegad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
And yet someone or something is making the beasts aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
Oh boy.
What? Come, follow me.
Ah, boy. Hey! Woo, hallelujah.
Things are about to get dicey.
Dang, did everybody die? No, you have to make ammo. I just made a lot because I was always running out. So I made a shit ton of ammo. You can see it above my number 1 on the bottom where it says 93. That's how much ammo I have left. Oh boy. Oh no, is it bugged? No, it is not. Oh, not one of these. And it's cursed. No, these things suck.
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely, and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the
The
other
island's
guardian I told
corrupted
you
right
about,
now.
as if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last. The attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Normal ammo. But there is
I'm
different,
really
like poisons and stuff that you can apply to blades.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalem seg renaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
I think I already know who's behind this, dude. Skill point. All right, Death Tramp. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Have fun with that dad life, dude. And if you get the game, I hope you enjoy it. I wonder what max level is. That's a good... I don't know. I don't know if there is a max level, honestly. I mean, it might just go and go and go and go and go until you've actually, like, maxed everything out. Oh, I thought this was a fire that I could use. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what max level is. I think after you do all the side quests, you would probably be, I'm going to guess, close to like 45, maybe 50. Because there's a ton of side quests I haven't even touched yet. Like, I still have all of, like, Petrus, Siora, Afra, and then all these research. Like, there's a lot to go. Kurt, still, I think he still has some more. You're just pushing main story to finish the game? I'm pushing main story just because, like, when I get into a role with the main story, Also, I want it to be still slightly challenging, and if I do too many side quests, the main story is just I just breeze through it. And also I'm pushing through it because I want to keep it fresh. Like if I go off on a tangent of a day doing nothing but side quests, I'll kind of forget where I am at the main story. Exactly. I don't want to forget the main story. I want to go through it continuously just to know like what's going on. Yeah, that too.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No.
No. They were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom.
Yep.
While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have
Give
suffered
me a gun.
terribly.
Thank you.
Hikmet's known for their
I'm
guns.
happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Please don't
Would
give
you
me
like to
gold
speak with
coins.
me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Oh boy, time for Constantin, dude. This man scares me. How the fuck do I get there? I don't really know Hikmet too well.
Come closer. Come
There you are.
closer. All my wares are in the bag. Your Excellency.
I feel like a man in the wilderness. What's up, Mike? How's it going?
Thanks for your visit.
Late lunchtime? Wait, are you working? Just having a late lunch while I sit my ass at home? Okay. Yeah, because it's almost 6. That's a very late lunchtime. That's pretty much dinner. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're on fake time. That's right. All right, Constantin, how you looking, buddy? Oh boy, here we go.
Constantin.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But
Finished the game, my conclusion was not very good. Really? I've enjoyed it thoroughly. That's a bummer.
But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he
Telling you, he's causing this.
goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
It's of particular interest to Davis, who is now the CEO of soon-to-be open holistic wellness spa in Fort Lauderdale. So Vontae Davis quit to run a fake health spa. Yikes. Oh, that's a bummer, remember? Oh, I have enjoyed it. Still, quite well.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantin is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
Normally, I would have said getting drunk at the tavern. But clearly that isn't the case.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations
Yeah, I know this
of
game
Enoni
is
and
like
Frictamen
there's
had some truth to them.
there's no
Let's run it
such
through his
thing as
papers.
loading screens in this
We may
game.
find a clue.
All this potential, this feeling of power, I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Catastash Link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon the whole island will answer my call, as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Quenvar the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take that risk. I must get rid of them. Oh, Constantin. Oh, Constantin. We're gonna go there and everybody's gonna be slaughtered. Except for like one person. Oh, was this the... Oh no, these are like the 3 people that were there because the woman fucked around with the guy that she wasn't promised. Ah, no, not these.
Sorry. It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
Yeah, we got it.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegat.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
I'm gonna have to kill him.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
I'm gonna have to kill Constantin, dude. Maybe I can reason with him, though, so I don't have to kill him? You know? Maybe? Oh, son of a bitch. I know which house they're talking about. Fuck, I thought I could get through there. Yeah, we gotta go up the mountain here a little bit. Is it through here? I think? Nope. It's up further. I remember it's like a house at the end of the cliff. Like, you can't go any further, and there's like this just abandoned shack up there. Here it is.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantin goes.
I see him. And he's not alone.
Oh shit, I gotta follow him. Ah!
He opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
Constantin? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, Constantin. What are you doing? Oh, dude. What the fuck is that
Constantin,
thing?
what are you doing? Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now.
What the fuck?
You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Oh boy!
Constantin, come back and explain yourself.
I think I taught this spoiled brat how to wield a weapon. And now he's throwing beasts at us.
Strong man is the only explanation.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ah! Yeah, he's a nasty boy, that's for sure.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, come on!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Man, I'm too early on the dodge. Okay.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is.
I mean, the fear of death changes people.
You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet and find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
We might also be able to count on help from the Nords. We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also.
Wow, we're gonna get into a big battle to end it.
Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Oh boy, I am hostile against the congregation of merchants, dude. What? Well, it says suspicious here. I was 100% hostile, though, is what it said. Huh. Why can't I? That's not good. I don't know why stream labels is seriously just fucked up. I don't understand. Okay, so we have to form an alliance. The thing is a lot of people don't like me, so like that's the main problem. Like, Bridge Alliance, or the Nauts don't like me. Tlame probably will. The natives definitely will. But I'm wondering, CoinGuard hate me. But, We'll see. I think she was talking about like the XP that you get for side quests and like leveling yourself out of it. Zish. I'm not sure though. Lady will have to answer, but I think that's what she was talking about. Oh, talking about crossplay. Never mind. All right, we'll just go right down the list. Here, here, here. And here. Oh, let's see who will join me. I don't know if anybody will. Teleme, we should bring... we'll leave Siora, and we'll bring Petrus. If we're doing the Teleme first. Crossplay would be dope for BL3. That'd be sweet. Okay. See if the Mother Cardinal will help. I'm sure they will. Salame likes me, or Sam Pateas does, so.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I need your help.
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
A little bit.
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantin.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us?
No.
And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantin acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack
us?
Oh,
Constantin.
Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance.
Oh, we're gonna be going to the volcano?
He's taking control of. And I need some help. I will go and find the other factions, of course. But we need the help of Teleme. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment.
They're in.
You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
So,
thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom.
How you have played the game
I must leave you.
Naturally.
is going to affect the end of this. So, I gotta be very. I'm probably gonna have to pick my words very precisely, and I should probably bring the most, like, the best people with me in order to make it done. We'll see. The big key is gonna be with the coin guard and the knots to see how that works, because they still don't like me. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this works out. I'm curious to see if anybody's gonna be like, "No, go fuck yourself. No, we're not helping you. You kidding me? You screwed us over. Why would we help you?" So for this one, we're gonna take Vasco and Ciora. I don't even know, where do I have to go for the... Would it be this one? I think? It is! Nice. Dunkus! What's up, Dunkus?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkus. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Evosh should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming, and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enonmil Frichtemann warned me that Constantin was now
What's
targeting
up,
the
Ziz? How's it going,
sanctuary
boy?
at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I already convinced some other factions to support us.
How we doing today?
But I also need the help of your people.
How's BL3 treating
we
you?
must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enomil Frichtemann cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Daedra will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight.
The woman that I almost killed?
Thank you, Dunkus.
Don't thank me.
Shit.
You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause.
She should answer the High King, though.
May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantin had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enonmil Frichtemann speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teofredi couldn't have a better High King.
Hallelujah, dude. I made the right choice. Getting ready to fire it up shortly. Just laying down now. Nice. What level are you now? Alright, next up. We have to talk to the Notes. Oh, he gave me a mace. That really isn't that good. And I don't have anybody that has strength 5, dude. 22 or so? Nice.